Anki Overdrive uses robotics and AI to create a product experience that feels like magic. But what do we mean when we say the cars have artificial intelligence? It comes down to three important systems: positioning, reasoning, and execution. You can think of positioning as how the cars know where they are on the track. In Anki Overdrive, every car is equipped with a dedicated processor and an infrared camera. 500 times a second, the cars adjust their steering and power to stay on course, scanning patterns encoded in the track and sending that data to the player's device. The supercars now have a complete understanding of their environment, so they can start planning their next move.
The sophisticated AI engine infuses each commander's personality into every aspect of the game. It then simulates thousands of possible driving actions, taking into account virtual upgrades, as well as the physical properties of the cars and track. Once it identifies the best course of action, it moves on to the next phase: execution. The player's device sends the final instruction to the AI car. In this case, the AI decides to hit the gas, pull ahead of ground shock. In a typical game, our AI can consider well over 50,000 possible actions. Think you can outsmart it?
So many people love holding a cube and trying to solve it for around 7 seconds before they give up. It's like that prom dance you thought you can do, but then realized you really couldn't. There's a good reason why people love to cube. It's amazing. But it seems so complicated. Well, it did. This is GoCube, the next generation of cubes. It's like if a cube and a dragon had a baby. GoCube is a speed cube that shows your moves on screen and records them. It knows your cube's exact state and exactly how you're holding it. This way it can turn anyone into a cuber, and turn cubers into monsters. GoCube teaches you how to solve cubes by breaking down algorithms into mini steps that are easy to follow, and it lets you practice with special cube-based challenges. Then there's the battles, the heart and soul of GoCube. It matches you up with people at your level with the exact same challenge and ranks you on the global leaderboard, creating a global community of people who love cubing and hate each other. Have a friend with a GoCube? Use live battle mode to play head-to-head in real time and humiliate them. Take that, Josh. Oh, you won? Never mind. GoCube shows you statistics. You can see turns per second, number of moves to completion, time to completion, averages, and lifetime moves, so you know where you're slow and what needs to be improved. That's how you turn a monster into a monster on a unicorn? GoCube is what cubes should have always been, an addictive, connected battle game which everyone can learn and play and get better and better at. GoCube is made by Particular, a company with tremendous experience in cybersecurity hardware and IoT, where they've been putting electronics into tiny devices for years. That's how they created GoCube. Now, they're ready for the market. So if you want to level up your game, get addicted to online challenges, and show everyone who's boss, get GoCube.
No matter what you need to create, or which computing device you use, and wherever you may happen to be, you deserve one tool that does everything. No compromises. That's why we created ProPoint. We've created the ultimate ergonomic mouse for designers, power users, and people on the go. It's also a presenter device, and you can even use it on your iPad. The ProPoint was designed from the ground up for productivity and ergonomics. Conventional mice use a claw grip that orientates your hand and wrist in an unnatural position, that over time causes pain associated with carpal tunnel and tendinitis. ProPoint's innovative pen grip design aligns your hand and wrist in a more neutral position, providing comfort and precision at your fingertips. Not only is ProPoint the most comfortable mouse in the world, but with our gyro technology, it's also a presenter, meaning it's actually two devices in one. Stand tall with ProPoint in hand and flick the switch to transform it into the best presenter device in the world. Lead your audience through your story with a virtual laser pointer and draw on the screen to highlight what matters most. ProPoint supports a wireless receiver or Bluetooth, which means it can be used on almost any device, even an iPad. Your iPad is great for reading and browsing, but for creating content with a touchscreen and a fat finger, it can be difficult. So we partnered with the best remote desktop app developers in the world, so you can remote into a Windows machine with full mouse control of your desktop apps like Word or Excel. No desk? No problem. If you're sitting on a sofa with your laptop, in a cafe, on a plane, or in a train or bus, this is where ProPoint shines. You can use it right on your laptop palm rest. The USB receiver also charges the mouse. A 30-second rapid charge gives 1 hour use, so you never get caught short. ProPoint not only gives you the full functionality of a 3-button mouse and scroll wheel, but with gyroscope technology, it opens up a new world of tilt gestures for panning and zooming. Unlike other mice that use the scroll wheel for middle mouse clicks, ProPoint has a dedicated third mouse button that's easy to click. You can assign separate functions to all 3 buttons when the device is tilted, so there's actually 6 button actions right at your fingertips. And Office programs like Word and Excel use tilt gestures to effortlessly flick up, down, or even left-right. In Photoshop or Illustrator, flick to the area you need to work on without even pressing a button. For 3D modeling, use tilt gestures to effortlessly rotate, zoom, and pan. Assign shortcuts to the tilt gestures, like app switching and the actions you use the most. ProPoint is the ultimate tool for designers and power users, in the office or on the go. Our goal was to develop one tool that does everything you need on any device with no compromises.